سری ریزگاری یاژن ود بیوان هجاتی این گرک بین پارسته آلا شوشگران هلد نزمانم اوچی های موبی دستی فنم آفریده آلا شوشگران هلد نزمانم اوچی های موبی دستی
On the 19th July 2012, exactly 10 years ago, the revolution in Rojava started. A revolution that gave hope to the people in Kurdistan and from there spread it all over the world. A revolution that on the basis of grassroots democracy, women's liberation and ecology gave answers to the multi-ethnic and multi-religious backgrounds in the Middle East and proposed an alternative besides the failing system of capitalism and nation states that is exploiting the planet and destroying the values of humanity. A revolution that from its very beginning was confronted with daily attacks and embargoes from all sides. Here we can find a light of democracy and a self-responsible and free life, a place of sisterhood of the people and stability for a region that was for centuries threatened by war and destruction and had become a playground of the Western power games. In the Rojava Revolution, the vanguard role and participation of women in all sectors of life and the self-defense, especially in times of war, became an historical role model. In the Rojava Revolution, women play a vanguard role. Especially their participation in self-defense did not just shatter the patriarchal understanding that women can't protect themselves, but gave inspiration to women all over the world to fight for their liberation. During the revolution, women in Rojava built up women's justice councils, the co-chair system that guarantees women's participation in all political bodies, an autonomous women's economy, education structures, and own self-defense units that profit all of society. The participation of internationalist women who came from all the world to protect this revolution shows that these are universal achievements that are not restricted to Rojava or the Middle East. Here in Rojava, women found concrete methods of liberation, marking a big difference to former revolutions, and that are one of the main factors of victory.
On this day, we commemorate the more than 11,000 martyrs and more than 20,000 war-disabled comrades who gave their blood and life in defense of this revolution and the world against Daesh. Internationalists from all over the world played a prominent role in this war, and they are numbered among those injured and those who fell shaheed. More than 40 comrades lost their lives, including Ivana Hoffman, Anna Campbell, Konstantin Gerig, and Lorenzo Orsetti. They are our shining stars, and we are walking on their paths. Once again, it was the people of Rojava and the fighters of YPG, YPJ, and the SDF that protected the world once again from the resurgence of Daesh. It also showed the worth of those powers, such as Turkey, who continued their attacks on our borders even as our martyrs fell in the streets of Heseka fighting Daesh. While YPG, YPJ, and our friends in the SDF defended the world from a threat that was feared by the Western world, it is now the world that has to take responsibility for the defense of the people and the revolution here in Rojava. That is why each of us made our way to be part of this revolution. Our duty and our promise is the liberation of the occupied territories of Afrin, Serikania, and Gerespi, and the liberation of the people from cruelty and terror. We call on all internationalists all over the world to come and join the revolution and the defense of hope by taking part in the ranks of YPG and YPJ International.
YPG Serok Apa! YPG Serok Apa! YPG Serok Apa! YPG Befodana Rojava! YPG Befodana Rojava! YPG Befodana Rojava! Şehit nameren! Şehit nameren! Şehit nameren! Cihan azadi! Cihan azadi! Cihan azadi!